for mid lane for EDG.
No, I don't want to talk about it at all. I want meta Exodia.
Oh, come on.
You were selling me on that point because you're right. Anyone sees this, you're like, oh god.
No, come on. We want it. Give us Exodia. All right. Well, we get a crocodile instead. Every time we've seen this crocodile, though, every time I have seen they could try to get it to ZDZ, who does have a pretty big lead in CS.
Yeah, so AL at least, you know, now able to start playing for the condition that because, right, ideally you'd want it for your AD carry, but they should never really be in a position where they can do that unless they counter gank. Top is already low, but extending this lane doesn't really give them all too much pressure.
ZDZ pops the dominance. He wants to turn it around. He takes the tower shot to the face. I don't know what you were expecting there, but Allah outplays it. Solo bolo for the top lane of EDG. They want to try to make good on this, though. Rift Herald, Spawn, Pinzi should be able to pick up this gold.
almost here. JJ might be able to stop Pinzi.
Pinzi is in a bad spot. He just got hit into the wall as well, and he's just taking the tower. This tower is OP from EDG. They get one back. What did it cost? What happened like game one? You wanted to speak? We're
about to have some fights.
You wanted to talk, Lyric? Because we're going to get JJ wanted to say, please stop attacking me. It's a big tidal wave on the way back, though. Keeper's Verdict lined up, ready to go. Hits two members, Pinzi and Zora all by themselves. Pinzi wants JJ's blood. He does end up getting it, but he's all by himself here. Uzi picks up the kill.
Might be a 1-for-1, but that was a great example.
Game number one. He's like, I want to do that too. We did get the tower number one completed here for Uzi on the bottom lane. They got 4 of those plates, I believe. A lot of gold over, and a
very early 3 kills on that Azir, right? So very different game with AL at least not making as many mistakes. But now I was going to say is where you want to see them really come into it with Rift.
The Rift Herald goes down, but there's no way you're getting that eye. As Ala goes over the wall at the flash out of Pinzi. Can they get the route here? Zora's getting a little bit low, does have that breath of life, but it's not going to be enough. And JJ hunts him down. Tidal wave under tower should not be followed up, but maybe they want to use Ala here. ZDZ, Bubble, Trouble, and Uzi looking for the kill. It gives it over to Fofo as Ala just takes turret after turret shot. And
breathe on it, and that turret will be down. And I wouldn't recommend breathing on other things. It's quite rude.
You sure about that? JJ made me not want to take a fight on the Xiao. He said, I didn't breathe on you, man. But maybe he did a little bit. Xiao takes him out.
Xiao 2-0-1 now on this Wukong. Game number 1, right? Pinzi and Chichoe falling behind, and Fofo and Uzi just able to unleash so much more damage than their counterparts. So EDG just trying to play it simple front to back. Keeper's Verdict, though, not connecting with anything there. So luckily, Xiao does still manage to get that smite off and pick one off, but it was all and goes on with his day.
Got it.
But that wave, ooh, ZDZ.
So if he gets down, he is definitely dead. What kind of croc boots do you like? What color would you want?
I don't know. I wouldn't be a big fan of the boots.
I'd go get a reset from Fofo, but nobody blocked the dragon damage. Won't be able to get that one off. Uzi going mid to try to get that push through. Here comes ZDZ back. Xiaohao over the wall yet again. Is the 3rd time the charm. He finds Uzi on the back line. He can't get the lockdown, though, does he? Cyclone, he goes over the wall in the middle of the fight, though. Fofo is shredding him down. And Pinzi can't stay alive. 3,600 damage from the big guns mid laner of EDG. Dragon goes to AL.
Still 1 kill and feel good about stopping what would have been soul point for EDG, but we'll have to pay a little bit because now Fofo only getting even bigger.
As the test of Jitoe versus Uzi has so far come up with the legend's name. Now, actually, Mako a bit overextended here. Just bought time, I guess, to get 4 Baron buffs over. Here comes the ulti, though. The train hits onto Pinzi, but he goes right back in for a big Pop Blossom. Can't really get backline access, though. Ala getting a little bit
playing out through any other lanes.
Yeah, but that's been the style so far in this series. EDG just force 1 lane at a time. They go all 5 and see what you do about it.
I feel like so far they've done really well, like coordinating their other waves.
Pinzi did a lot of damage with 1 ability. Their abilities are coming online. They still have extremely strong meta champions, so it's got to be a nice. They just needed to get some base breaking. Here goes the steadfast presence to deny Xiaohao everything. Flash from Pinzi makes a difference, though. Ultra shock laser as well as that lightning crash. Ala just goes a little bit wide. Actually finds ZDZ as now they're turning this. This is what we were talking about. Their champions are still scary, Lyric, and AL will take down 3 members. The trigger pull onto AL, but they just want to deny this dragon. It's not the Baron, but it is a little bit of a neutral objective they need to fight over. Here comes a lot of AoE damage from the Chaos Storm, but Allah can't tank enough. He can't do it. They go down. Fofo has to flash out, and Allah will just die.
So we'll have to back off, and even Allah going down. So got to get themselves a second dragon. Get way towards that one as well. It's going to do a lot more to shred people like ZDZ and Xiaohao on those front lines. But EDG just still so methodical. Playing it slow, you know, kind of crunching around the turret, making them back off and just keep going forward. Probably back off. AL already know, and they're heading over.
They are. They have the dominance for ZDZ, but it's a preemptive strike from EDG. They take Jitoi out. I said he hadn't died, but there's that first death, and it might just be the only one that EDG need. They push ZDZ out of there. Uzi is fighting him tooth and nail, and he takes them out. Uzi stepping forward and lighting them up. Give him the guns. That third item there, as we see, but actually, they're looking for it. He has that double onslaught back. He's looking for Zora. Oh, he didn't see him until the last.
They're going to be here, but still engage up for the side of EDG. Flash, though, now up for Jitoi, not on Uzi. So if Xiao finds his way onto Uzi, he can't just take him down this time.
Oh, there is that flank angle there, but I do wonder, they weren't able to see him in the instant. They just go in with it. The Keeper's Verdict has already been used. The ZDZ can't even heal. That's a huge steal from Xiao, but doesn't matter. You got 3 dragons in a row, but EDG wiped the floor with AL yet again.
And now we're going to see a big push come off for the side of EDG. 2 members to work with. Luckily, there's some damage dealers who could potentially clear waves. But going up like
so ruthless when you give over that control. And now they're just looking for the game, Lyric.
And I think they should be able to get it. We're going to see if Jitoi has any kind of immaculate plays that can take over in a 2v5 situation. But odds aren't good.
I'm glad I got my moment to talk about him, because I don't know if there's going to be many more moments in this series, at least. He almost gets burned down, but it's the Nexus Towers in the eyes of EDG. JJ staying alive as you go into Jitoi. Does he go down? No, he's in the Nexus. CDC is back. Uzi trying to end the game. He's got Nexus shots, and he ends it. EDG with a 2-0 over AL.
Great to see EDG just kind of a chokehold. Really is just the best way to describe the series, right? It wasn't... Neither game was too explosive. EDG came in with like a very clear